A good return policy is something that customers consider when making an online purchase. Good customer service is one of the strategic goals for companies that strive for a high level of customer loyalty. This is Sana Admin, and I will go to Setup, Ordering, and Checkout. On the Ordering tab, you can allow and forbid creating return orders for different customer types. This is Sana Demo Store. Sana delivers an easy and personalized return experience to build trust relationship between store owners and their customers. The return process is completely automated and integrated with the sales order processing in Microsoft Dynamics 365. There are two ways of creating a return order: sales document based and sales document free. Sales document based means that a customer can create a return order from invoice by selecting the products from the invoice to return. In this case, a customer can create a return order only when the invoice is created from the order in Microsoft Dynamics 365. Sales document free means that a customer can create a return order from the My Return Orders page, which is not connected to any sales document, by adding a product or several products to the return order. Such return orders must be checked and processed manually by a sales manager. For a customer, creating a return order in Sana is really straightforward. All he or she has to do is to choose one or several products which a customer wants to return and define quantity to return. If a customer creates a return order from invoice, he or she cannot return more than it was purchased. For example, if a customer purchased 5 pieces of a product, he or she can return all 5 or less. This could be due to a quality issue or wrong size or color of one of the pieces, for example. If a customer returns not all pieces of a product, he or she can create another return order from the same invoice if necessary and return another piece or all that are left. When a customer creates a return order, the maximum return quantity of a product on the invoice is shown. When the return order is created, the maximum return quantity will be decreased. When all pieces of a product are returned, a customer will not be able to create another return order from the same invoice. A customer can also add comments to each product that is selected for return and a general comment for the return order. The general comment for a return order is limited to 2,000 characters. Return order line comments are limited to 900 characters. A customer must select a return reason. The list of return reasons is retrieved from Microsoft Dynamics 365. I will go to Sales and Marketing, Setup, Returns, Return Reason Codes. Here you can create the return reasons which you want to show in the web store. You must select the checkbox visible in Web Shop for all return reasons which should be shown in your web store. A customer can also add files to the return order, for example, a photo or a copy of a receipt to provide more details to the store administrator. A customer can add images, audio, video, and PDF files to the return order. Several files can be added. To add several files, all required files should be selected and added simultaneously or dropped here. The total maximum size of all files is 12 megabytes. The length of a file name must not exceed 40 characters. File types and extensions, as well as file size and file name limits, can be changed in the web.config file of the Sana Commerce frontend. Files added to the return order are stored in the file system on the web server. They can be found on the web server, or a store administrator can also view file attachments directly in Sana Admin using File Manager. Each folder inside the return order folder corresponds to a specific return order by its ID. When the return order is created by the customer, it is saved to Microsoft Dynamics 365. All comments, return reason, and files added to the return order are shown on the return order details page in the order history. All this information is also stored in the return order in Microsoft Dynamics 365. When the return order is created by the customer, he or she receives a return order confirmation email. At the same time, the email that the return order has been created is sent to Web Store Administrator. The emails are sent based on two return order email templates. In Sana Admin, you should enter the email address to which emails about the created return orders should be sent. These are the emails which are sent to the Web Store Administrator. When the return order is created by the customer and saved to Microsoft Dynamics 365, it is the responsibility of a sales manager or any other involved people to handle a return order. Handling of return processes involves different tasks that are performed by various company employees. Those return orders, which are created directly from the Sana Web Store, can be seen in the standard table of return orders in Microsoft Dynamics 365 and in the return orders table in the Web Shop module of Sana. Here you can see only those return orders which are created from the Sana Web Store. The return reason code is stored in the return order header. The general comment can be seen in the return order header on the e-commerce fast tab in the comments field. Comments added to the sales lines can be seen in the return order line details in the text field. In Microsoft Dynamics 365, we don't store the files attached by the customer to the return order, but only the links to these files. You can see the URLs of the files added to the return order header in the attachments. You can open the file attachment URL in the web browser and download the file.